Zach Life Beat Depression is day 820, and we're about to knock out depression with another somatic healing session. Thanks so much, everybody, for being here now. Anyone who tunes in later, appreciate you guys and girls out there. As you know, we start every single show with that powerful mental health tool of gratitude. Gratitude today going out not only to you guys and girls out there, but also to Billy the Savage. This kid is lucky for showing up, for helping us out, sharing his self-care, sharing in our self-care system, and being that change that we want to see in the world. Thank you, Bill.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you. That being said, today is a Superhuman Sunday, so it's going to be a low-intensity, active recovery class. We're going to be tuning into a lot of different free mental health tools that we have available to us. If you're a human being, you can tap into these things. You have them available even if you don't know about them. I'm talking about the breathwork tool, visualization, meditation, movement, and a lot of different ways that you can take that automatic nervous system and take control of it. Put yourself back in that control seat, in that driver's seat. Before we get into that, second mental health tool we always cover is progress tracking. Keep track of the number of days that you show up for you and accomplish your daily goal. If you make that daily goal something that builds you up both mentally and physically, like this show, or another training routine in one of the martial arts, or quality time with a heavy bag, quality time with Bob, quality time with the mini sack, quality time just with the shadowboxing class. You don't even need tools. You can just get up as long as you have that space in front of you. You can work for yourself and accomplish that daily goal that builds you up mentally and physically. Keeping track of that goal will have a positive effect on the mind, building more self-confidence, self-esteem, and self-validation. And those are things that not even the lies of depression can take away from us. So it's been 820 days of consecutive progress and success for me. Zach, man, let me know how many days it's been for you. And we're going to get right into it. Shout out as well to Claire, tuning in from Canada out there, 5 years old. Appreciate you, Claire. Thanks for being here. Today is Superhuman Sunday. So if you dressed up, let us know. Sometimes the kids dress up.
Oh, that's cute.
It's pretty dope.
That's
yeah. But appreciate you, Claire, tuning in. So we talked about our first two tools, gratitude, progress tracking. Let's talk about the next tool we're going to use in the first section of today's show. It's a diaphragmic breathing tool. We can practice this one together. It's very easy. It's an easy way to get control of that nervous system and calm things down. We're going to use one hand over the chest, one hand over the belly. Take a long, slow, deep breath in through the nose, holding it in the belly for a moment, and then a long, slow exhale out the mouth. We want to make sure that exhale is twice as long as the inhale to get that calming effect. Let's do it together in 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Hold on to it. Long exhale out the mouth. Remember, make that exhale twice as long as the inhale. And if you work on breathing deep in through the nose, keeping that chest flat, fill in the belly, and then on the exhale, put a little resistance in the mouth so that you've got a little back pressure there, and very slowly exhale in there. That will further activate that diaphragmatic breathing muscle and further calm the nervous system. Claire said she's not dressed up, but she'll get dressed up right now. Appreciate that, Claire. And she said, is that the bike guy? No, this is Billy the Savage, also known as California Bill. This kid is lucky. Bilbo Baggins. He's a man of many talents and many names. But he's been supporting us from day one. He's part of the family. Appreciate you and all your support. And appreciate you guys and girls out there. Shout out to Lisa the Luminary, checking in at, I want to say, 520 days of consistent progress and success out there. Thank you, Lisa, for sharing your progress as well and for being part of our social support system we got going on. So, we talked about the diaphragmatic breathing tool. We're going to link that in with movement. We're going to keep it, we're going to start with the basics, the jab and the cross. We're going to flow through jab and cross for about 2.5 minutes, and then we're going to transition into a creative routine for another 2.5 minutes where you use any striking pattern that you like, but you follow that breath work tool as a guide. That'll keep intensity low and allow us to relieve stress, give ourselves active recovery, at the same time sharpen our martial arts skills. You ready, Bill?
Ready.
All right, let's do it. Here we go. We're going to have calming music coming through that boom box. Bing, bong, boom, bong, bing. Bluetooth. Next. There it is. Nope, that's not it. Nope. There it is. That's calming, right? That should be calming enough. Hopefully that's coming through out there to you guys. And we're going to get right into this thing once I get this timer set. Bing, bong, boom. Boxing timer. And Superhuman Sunday. Got it. All right, we're going to be doing 3 5-minute rounds. First one will be that calming breathwork tool we talked about. Second one, an activated breathwork tool. And then the third one's going to be a calming, brief meditation to give us full control over that nervous system. Here we go. And Claire says, I ate a peach, and you and everybody that knows me. I'm not sure what that means, but I appreciate you, Claire. All right, let's get back into this thing. Let's get back on track. Go ahead and pop into your Muay Thai position, and we're going to start with that breathwork tool. Pull into your defensive position. Take that deep breath into the belly in defensive stance, and long and slow exhale forwards into jab cross. Twisting through the hips and shoulders, sending those fists straight forwards. Finish that breath out of the mouth in striking position, and then deep inhale back, moving back into defensive position. Long exhale forwards. Remember, put resistance in that breath and exhale out the mouth. Move nice and slow, flow through that striking pattern, working on balance and form and practicing that technique. Deep inhale back to the belly, back to defensive stance. Long exhale forwards into jab cross. Focus on that form. So many tiny areas we can improve. Make sure you're turning that back foot for the cross. Make sure you're bringing the opposite hand back to defend. Deep inhale back to defense. Hold that breath in the belly. Long and slow flow into jab cross. Notice my head stays on the center line as we twist through. Good form, Bill. See you back there. And we're keeping our balance by tucking that chin into the shoulder. Extra defense there as well. Deep inhale back to defense. Guard high, long and slow. Exhale forward, jab cross. Now we want to step forwards for the jab and then twist through the hips and shoulders for that cross. Deep inhale back to defensive stance. Let those arms down, shake them out if you're feeling that lactic acid. We're going to return to the power breath and make sure we're keeping this low intensity active recovery. Deep breath in the nose to the belly. Hold on to it. Long, slow exhale out the mouth. Remember, keep the chest flat and breathe deep into the belly. One more time, deep into the belly. Hold on to it. Long and slow exhale out the mouth. Now, if you already have some martial arts striking tools out there, if you practice and you learn all different patterns, I want you to take whatever tools you got, whatever striking patterns you like, and make this routine your own. We're going to follow that breathwork tool. Inhale back to defensive stance. Exhale forwards into your striking pattern. Make it your own. Use any strikes that you'd like. If you'd like to follow us visually, you can follow me or Bill. If you'd like to create your own, create your own. Punches, kicks, knees, elbows, all those things are okay. Just let that breath be your guide to pace. Limit yourself to 3 strikes maximum so you don't get carried away with the intensity of striking. And shout out to Zaybody and thank you for the join. Thank you for the support. All right, let's bring ourselves back to defensive position with that deep inhale to the belly. And now you're going to get creative. Throw any strikes you'd like. Long exhale forwards through those striking patterns. Fully exhale in that last striking pattern and deep inhale back to defensive position. Long and slow exhale forward. Finish that exhale there. Deep inhale back. Holding the breath in the belly. Long exhale forwards. And deep inhale back. Remember, make it your own. Use those patterns you enjoy most. Long exhale forwards into strikes. Deep inhale back. Hold the breath in the belly. Long exhale forward. Deep inhale back. Guard high by the brow line. Long exhale forward. It can be a single strike, it can be 2 strikes or 3 strikes, just kind of limited there. and follow that breath as your guide for pace. Deep inhale back. Long exhale forward. Focusing balance and form. Deep inhale back. Into defensive stance. Long exhale forward. Make sure you finish that exhale, all that air out of the breath in that striking pattern. Deep inhale back. Long exhale forward. And let's return to the breath to calm that system. Make sure everything is nice and cool. Shake out the arms if you're feeling that lactic acid. One hand over the chest, one over the belly. Return to that breath. Deep in through the nose to the belly. Hold on to it. Long and slow exhale out the mouth. And that marks the end of our first calming flow-based session. How you feeling? Relax. Relax. Nice. That's the goal. If we kept those striking patterns to a minimum and we move at the pace of the breath, linking that breath with movement, we can calm that nervous system, calm that heart rate, give ourselves that rest while we continue to sharpen those skills. So I hope you guys are making good progress out there as well. Now the next section we're going to get into is an activated breath. It's known as the yogic breath of fire. It's going to activate the nervous system and pump that stress hormone cortisol in a positive way that our brain will associate with progress and growth as long as we stay consistent with it. It's important that you check with a doctor before you start any exercise routine, including breathwork exercise routines, because they do put a stress on your nervous system, your heart, and your lungs. Claire, make sure you don't do this one. Continue with that slow breath, continue with that calming breath. I'm just talking to you, Claire. And if anyone out there is getting lightheaded, dizzy, seeing spots, or feeling nauseous in the stomach, dial that intensity back and go at a rate that challenges you to your personal level and environment. All right, so let's talk about that breathwork tool first before we link it in with movement and turn it into a martial arts or mental health breathwork tool. It's the yogic breath of fire. We're going to breathe a short, powerful pulse of air through pursed lips, and then we're going to let that inhale passively rebound back through the nose. So a short, powerful burst, just like that, and we're going to just let the breath rebound back through the nose. It's not a conscious inhale. It's just a kind of like a bounce back, and work on chambering that between the mouth and the nose. We're going to turn it into a pattern with no breaks. Each breath out is 1 rep. We're going to do 20 reps, and then we're going to check in on ourselves, see how we feel, and take that deep calming breath to recenter before we start to move forwards and continue to make progress. You ready, Bill?
Ready.
All right, starting with just the breath, the yogic breath of fire. We're going for 20 breaths here in 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in the nose to the belly. Long exhale out the mouth. Shout out to Kenny Bangle. Thank you for your support. For everybody else, check in on yourself right now. Make sure you're not feeling lightheaded or dizzy. We're going to go for 40 breath of fire, yogic breaths of fire here next. And you will feel this activate the nervous system. If you're nailing that breathwork tool, you will feel it pick up energy. That's what it's supposed to do. You'll feel that heightened, elevated energy level picking up, and heart rate elevating, maybe even a light sweat going. That's normal. What's not normal is dizzy, lightheaded, spots, or nauseousness. All that's going to mean dial it back. Here we go. 40 breaths of fire here in 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in the nose to the belly. Long exhale out the mouth. Check in on you, see how you're feeling. Shout out to New Jersey Devil, thank you for joining. And now we're going to start to link it in with punches. We're going to turn this breathwork tool into a martial arts training tool as well. So we're going to stand in our balanced Muay Thai stance, guard up high, chin tucked, everything nice and balanced. And we're going to just toss these light jabs, right, from both hands, making sure we turn that fist over, put a little whip, little whip in that fist. Turn through the shoulders, let the hips rotate a little bit, and if you can keep light on the heels, you can let the feet move a little bit there too. But it's not a big, long, exaggerated power stroke there. We're just going to do these short punches and link that pulse in the breath with the whip in the punch. We call them breath of fire punches. we're taking that mental health side of things to the next level here, linking movement with the power of breath. So let's start with 20 breath of fire punches. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Deep breath in the nose to the belly. Long exhale out the mouth. And check in on you if you're doing all right. We're going for another 20 breath of fire punches in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Deep breath in the nose to the belly. Long exhale out the mouth. You might feel that energy picking up. That's normal. If you're lightheaded or dizzy, that's not normal. Dial it back. Let's get back into it if you're feeling all right. Another 20 breath of fire punches in 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in the nose to the belly. Long exhale out the mouth. Check in on you if you're doing all right. We're going for 40 breath of fire punches now in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Deep breath in the nose to the belly. Long exhale out the mouth. You should have that activated feeling. We're going to keep it going. If you're doing all right, with another 40 breath of fire punches in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Deep breath in the nose to the belly. Long exhale out the mouth. And check in on yourself. That's going to be the end of that high intensity breath work tool. What you should notice right now is an elevated heart rate, an activated, energized feeling, maybe a light sweat. How are you feeling, Bill?
Chill.
You still chill?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, that's good. Bill's chill breathwork tool is working too effectively. But that breathwork tool was meant to put a little bit of a stress on our system, elevate that heart rate, get a little bit of a sweat going. And now we're going to show you, if you're in that physical state, what you can do to take control of that state. Take control of that elevated heart rate and that light sweat. Calm it down and get yourself back in the pilot seat. So get yourself somewhere comfortable to sit, whether it's a towel, a blanket, a pillow, anything like that. They'll help me slide the sack closer. I think that's almost good. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. All right, we're gonna sit on the sack that saved my life as we practice this final session. This is gonna be a brief meditation. We're gonna tune into a couple of other tools that we have to help ourselves. So once you're in a comfortable position, I want you to check in on you right now. Just check in on yourself and see how you feel. I want you to take note of anything that's going on in the body. And we're going to return to that breathwork tool. We started with the diaphragmatic breathing tool. One hand over the chest, keeping the chest flat the whole time. Breathe deep into the belly through the nose. Hold on to that breath for a moment, and then we're going to long and slow exhale through pursed lips. Let's do it together. Deep breath into the belly. Hold on to it. Long exhale out the mouth. Remember to purse those lips. We're making that exhale twice as long as inhale. One more time. Deep breath into the belly. Sit up nice and straight. Hold on to that breath. Long exhale out the mouth. Now, if you want to take this up to the next level, there's a lot of levels to this thing. Close your eyes and visualize that breath entering your nose, filling your belly, and then leaving through those lips, blowing away that breath, blowing away the stress with that breath on the way out. Let's visualize it and breathe together deep into the belly, keeping the chest flat. Hold on to it. Long exhale out the mouth. Visualize blowing away that stress. Deep breath in again through the nose to the belly. Hold on to it. Long exhale out the mouth. Now you might already feel the calming effect of this breathwork tool, slowing that heart rate, giving you a sense of peace, sense of calm. How you feeling?
Relaxed.
Feeling super relaxed. It's too relaxed. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna take it to the next level and turn it into the 4-7-8 breath. So 4-second inhale through the nose to the belly, 7-second hold, and then an 8-second exhale through pursed lips. Let's do it together. 4 seconds into the belly, nice and slow. Hold on to it for 7. 8-second exhale. And again, 4 seconds into the belly. Hold on to it for 7. 8-second exhale. If you don't need the hands as a guide and you're making sure that you're not breathing with the chest, rest them somewhere more comfortable. And let's continue this pattern. 4 seconds into the belly. Hold on to it for 7. 8-second exhale. Sit up nice and straight. Relax the jaw, relax the shoulders. Keep that breath work tool going. 4 seconds into the belly. Hold on to it for 7. 8-second exhale. Now we're going to keep leveling up. Breathe that breath in. Visualize it entering the belly. 4 seconds in. Now as you hold your breath, ask yourself how you feel in this moment. 8-second exhale. Seconds in. As you hold, ask yourself, how do I feel? 8-second exhale. When you're holding that breath in, I want you to scan your body. If you feel any tension, any place, any point in your body that's holding tension, tight muscle, tight back, tight neck, I want you to scan your body for that tension, and on that exhale, imagine that tension melting away with the exhale. Let's breathe in again, 4 seconds into the belly. Hold on to it and scan your body for anything holding tension, anything tight. 8-second exhale. Let that tension go. Melt into place on that exhale. 4 seconds into the belly. Hold for 7. 8-second exhale. And that is the end of our Superhuman Sunday. I hope that you guys are feeling the effects of those mental health tools that we're sharing out there. How you feeling, Bill?
Relaxed.
Still relaxed.
It's just one word. I have no else to describe it besides just utter, total relaxation.
Nice. That's the point. And no matter what kind of a situation you're in, no matter how stressful life gets and how much chaos there is, you can always tune back into those free mental health tools and calm the nervous system, calm the mind, so that you can think clearly and make good, logical, reasonable decisions, not based on reaction, but rather based on proaction, thinking ahead. Until next time, I'll catch you guys same sack time, same sack channel, same sack life.
Sack life!
Sack life!